Hey, what's good guys? This is Chris from WearTesters.com. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we are taking a look at these bad boys right here. This is Nike SB and Jordan Brand collabing for the, I don't know what you call them, but it's just the Air Jordan 1 times Nike SB. This particular colorway is the New York to Paris. That's just, that's awkward.
I don't think you're awkward. I think it's awkward.
That's what I was saying, but it was also just, it came out awkward. So we're good?
I guess so.
Okay, yeah, it. This is not the first time that Jordan Brand and Nike SB have kind of collaborated or teamed up together. They did do a two-pack or a two-pair pack. One was white, one was black. They were kind of like a mismatch, so one was like black and red. The other one was black and royal, and they were all black, all white. And when the paint came off, you shown like the OG colorways underneath. They were super dope. So this is the most recent one, and again, they're kind of using that same theme where the top layer comes off and then there's a bottom layer of color to it. Now, the first thing that I want to, just point out that I did like is, for one, they come in a regular Jordan 1 box, which is cool, but the paper is a throwback to the Nike SB line and all that stuff. So it's got the wood grain paper, which I think is cool. Underneath that is the standard typical tissue paper. So I think that that's just a nice little hit right there. I dig it. I like that when they do collaborations that you can definitely see a little bit of each party, even though for this one it's heavy Jordan 1. Like the only way that you would know that this was a Nike SB collab outside of like seeing that tissue paper is from the tiny little tongue tag right there at the top of the tongue, which almost makes it like a weird thing. Like, why not just have the Nike Air there? Because there really is Nike Air inside this shoe. There's two kinds actually, which is awesome. Everything is awesome. The standard Jordan 1 has a rubber cup sole. Inside of the rubber cup sole, there is an EVA wedge, and inside that EVA wedge in the heel is an encapsulated air unit. Now, what they've actually done with the SB versions is they've thrown in a Nike SB insole. This is not exactly like the SB insoles, or it might be like the new ones. I haven't bought an SB in a while, but the ones that I used to have had not just the Zoom Air in the rear, which is dope, but it also had an additional like black pad of foam right there, like an additional EVA pad for like extreme comfort while still giving you plenty of board feel. Now, the materials on these guys are nice in my opinion. There's a mixture between actual leather and synthetic leather. So this panel right here, the inlay panel or the underlay, is a synthetic. It's nice and soft though, so it's not super bad or anything like that. It's got a lot of texture to it. It flexes well, it creases well. So if you skate in them or if you're just wearing them casually, they're gonna wear really nicely. And then the top layer is the actual leather where you can see the grain in there and all that stuff. And on top of that, you can see that these have pink edges, and it's because this gray color right here will rub off. You can either do it manually, like with nail polish remover, or you can actually skate in them, which not a lot of people are probably gonna do in these. I know that I'm not. I haven't like legit skated in forever. I'm scared to get back on the skateboard because I'm hella old. I'm uncoordinated now. It's just not gonna happen. Maybe a longboard, but even then you would not wreck these on a longboard. Now, the synthetic panel on the toe is not all over the shoe. This side panel right here is actual leather. It's really nice. It looks great as well. It's got a nice texture to it. I love the texture on this material right here. I wish that the texture was the same as what they did, or I wish that this texture was on, what were they called? The bright crimson, hyper crimson?
Oh, the crimson tint?
Yeah, that was it. The black and pink ones. I wish that the same material was on those. It's not. Those were like a super heavy tumble. We do have a review on those right over here. So I do like the way that this one came out a lot better. Now, I know the other colorway from LA to Chicago, those ones super popular. First off, they're super limited on top of that. Second thing, both colorways are fire. I just got to say that. The top layer, I love the Lakers, Air Jordan 1. It's an OG colorway. I love that they put it on the skate version. I love that when you rub off the purple and gold, it goes to the Chicago 1. I think that that's super fresh. This guy right here, I thought that it was a Chicago style, color blocking where it was going to be white panels with the gray, and then when that goes off, it turns into some weird pink, which I don't like. I don't like the color underneath this, so I'm really hoping that my gray stays on there. But in hand, they're actually not like that. It is like a Chicago 1 styling where it's, obviously like a main color block with a lighter color underneath it, but this is not white. It's actually like a light bone. The midsole is light bone as well. It's not white. The outsole, same thing. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I thought that the outsole was gray. So again, I thought that these were like a Chicago style Air Jordan 1, just white and gray, which I was super stoked about. And when I got them in hand, I was like, oh, they're not. Also, one thing to note, you can see the pink on the cuts of the leather and everything, because that's the real color there. But the back collar right here on my pairs, the pink is like poking through. I didn't even do anything with them. They're brand new. And I think that's kind of weird. So if anything, with more wear and tear, I have a feeling that this area is gonna show whatever color is underneath it more so than this guy right here, like the front area. At least that's my assumption, but we'll just have to wait and see. They do come with a bunch of extra laces. So they come with these black ones right here, and then they come with the same basic colorways, right? Like these came with that tint color. So this is kind of that salmon pink, really bright pink, gross. I think that's the color under here. I think this is the swoosh. And then this is the underlay. I'm not like, I don't not like this color, but this one is the one where it's like an obnoxious pink. And then they come with these gray ones, which I kind of wanted to put in there, but I do like the way that they look with the black laces. Now, as far as fit is concerned, they fit just like every other Air Jordan 1, even with the Sb Insole in there. So I went true to size to fit me perfectly. Some people go down half a size, other people go up half a size. So whatever it is that you typically wear in your Air Jordan 1, that is exactly what I would order for these guys right here if you were buying them online. Speaking of buying them, I grabbed these from our good friends over at Allston. They're located in Massachusetts, so if you are in the East Coast, they have 2 locations. We'll leave all that information down below in the description box. I believe it's first come, first serve for all of these pairs, and then if they have any leftovers, they will take some phone orders. So again, we'll leave all their information down below. You can also follow them on their social channels. That's what I would recommend, because that's where they will update everybody on if there's any sizes remaining. So a big thank you to everybody over at Allston. We greatly appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think about these down below in the comment section. Are you interested in the pair? I know that everybody's trying to go for the LA to Chicago ones, but these are the ones that are most attainable. So are you happy with that, or are you just gunning for the other pair? Sound up below, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your support, and until next time, guys, have a good one.
Do these come in the smaller sizes?
I do not believe so. Why, do you like these?
No.
Oh,
well,
okay.
I like the idea of them, but I do not feel like these are an adult shoe. I feel like these are a shoe made for our children.
Why?
Because for all of you sneakerheads who get all crazy about creases, you're telling me you're gonna run around.
No, so that's the funny thing though. Did you see the BMX version of these? The Nigel something or something?
Nigel Sylvester?
Something like that. And they have that little swoosh there that you like. It's on the lows. But that shoe came beat up with scuffs and everything.
Oh, the dirty ones?
Yes.
Yes, I remember.
Which are stupid. But honestly, look, man.
It's a collab.
I know, but if they weren't, everybody would be like, I don't want my shoe. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with jeans. It's like, I remember when jeans first came out and they started like having tears in them.
Yeah.
When those jeans first came out, people were like not feeling it. And then they started seeing like grunge guys wear them, and then they became fashionable. And now people pay a lot of money for jeans. You know, this is a random thing, but because I bought them one shoes, video on that particular shoe is coming soon. Because I bought them shoes from this place called Saks. It's like a fancy store.
Oh, yes.
Right? So like I got the email, which I thought that I always click no, but they somehow just slide in there anyways, you know what I mean? But like I got this email today, and I opened it up or whatever because it was like a clickbaity like email thing and all that stuff, like the subject matter or whatever. So I click on it. I don't know why, but because I bought a men's shoe. I bought my shoes, right? But this flyer that was in there was all about women's like dress shoes. And I'm trying to swipe out, but I changed my email app, okay?
Oh, right.
To the Gmail, or
it's like the
Google actual app. Google Mail app, right? But instead I was just using the stock one that comes on the iPhone. And so I'm trying to swipe out of the thing, but it doesn't, like, I guess the swipe feature, maybe it's just on my phone, it's not as sensitive as the other one. And so instead of swiping, it clicks into the flyer. And so I get into the thing or whatever, and it's all these like sandal, like dress shoes, like high heels, and there's like no material to the shoe, right? This shoe was pre-ordered, okay? You pre-order this shoe. I don't even think it's a shoe, but you pre-order it, and it was $799.
Yep.
And I was like appalled. I was like,
Saks Fifth Avenue.
Yo, I was just like, man, it made me feel like I can never legitimately complain about sneaker prices. Even though I feel like I can, but like, man, like $800 for could you imagine if somebody had a time machine, time traveled, grabbed Caesar's shoe and brought it to the future and was just like, this shoe is $700, and some idiot would buy it.
It'd be on StockX.
Hella fast. Hella fast. Actually, I think they sell that kind of crap on StockX now.
But so you're telling me that grown men are going to be running around scuffing your shoes up?
No. So that's what I was saying earlier, is that I doubt that the people buying these are actually going to skate in them.
Oh, I agree with that.
So at least the majority. I'm sure that there's going to be some people that skate in them, like that buy them for skate, which is great. If those are those people, I think that that's awesome. I'm not one of those people. That's where a collab comes in. It's like you have Jordan fans and skate fans, and now you come together, right? You kind of have to share the space with everybody. So you have to understand as a skater, because a lot of people will say like, oh, you're a poser if you don't skate in these, but it's like, but this is a basketball shoe. And this is now a lifestyle staple. But however few people are gonna really skate in these, the rest of them are probably like them purple ones. I would buy those and just wear them and be cool with when they turn into Chicago's, because I love both colorways of the shoe. These, I don't want them to change on me, okay? Like, I like this colorway. I don't like what's under it. I don't like what's hiding in there.
Well, and that's why I'm saying I feel like both of our kids, because they both wear ones,
yes, but
they would get a kick out of watching their shoes change color, especially because they beat the crap out of them.
Correct, and that's what I think a lot of people like about stuff like this, is that some people want to see that happen. Some people want the color under the color.
So they're gonna be like taking them home and
they're gonna erase the, you know what I mean? They're gonna erase the purple and all that stuff and be like, Chicago ones. And then there's some people that, I've seen some people already with these early that like customize them. They like, you know, put that band, remember those band Jordan ones that I had with the X on them? They put that in there. They put like all kinds of like natural looking scuffs and stuff like that. And I thought that they were pretty cool.
How's my hair look? I almost gave you your first scuff.
I know, man, what are you doing?